Welcome. So I have injured myself, so I won't be climbing for a little bit. So in this video I decided to talk about all of the carabiners I have attached to my harness. Alright, well, let's get started. I'm going to start off with something that'll unclip easily. We've got a small this thing is in no way, it even says on the carabiner not for climbing. It is not safe to climb on. You will get injured. On the gate, I took off screw lock, so it's much easier to use. And that's my first aid kit carabiner. Next we move on to these tiny little accessory carabiners, which you'd usually use for key rings. They're a perfect fit for this harness because this part here in the ring, it just snaps on, and it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot, and I have my hitch and my climbing gear set up here on tool carabiner. Back here on this screw locking carabiner, we have my drink bottle bag, which is made out of the leg of an old pair of jeans. I am not joking. Next we have my climbing carabiners, which they're DMM brand. It's simple double action locking carabiner. With this one you gotta push, it's lift, twist, and open. I can do it one-handed pretty easily. These are meant for right-handers. This is easier to open right-handed, but I'm left-handed, and I've gotten pretty good at it. I would show the DMM ball locking carabiner, but I don't have that with me. My mate has that, and he does not live anywhere close to me. We've got, so this tool carabiner here holds my two climbing carabiners, my DMM hitch pulley, I think that's what it's called, which is attached to my hitch, my prusik hitch, which is attached to a couple of accessory carabiners. This carabiner here, this tool carabiner, this is what I'm going to be hanging my silky off of, because, yeah. Now we move on to the back of the harness. On this tool carabiner, I have my long lanyard and a rigging pulley. This is a crappy old one that I have had since 2020. Well, I say it's crappy, but because of the fact that a lot of the time when you snap the gate, it moves to the side there, and it can also jump to the front there, which is quite annoying. This is because I've taken the gate off numerous times, and it has stressed it to the point where it's slightly open. I'm gonna have to try fix that with a zip tie and just zip tie that shut. I need to take this off. This is not good. I don't like it. On this other tool carabiner, I've got my lanyard hanging off of it, the daisy chained part of it. I don't really count these as carabiners, they're double action locking clips. And then we've got my lanyard carabiner, which is a D carabiner with a locking gate, with a screw lock gate. I think this is by CT. I have no idea. It is rated to 23 kilonewtons, so you can climb on this. I think this is actually a rock climbing carabiner, but it works for what I want it to work for, so I'm happy. Jesus, that's light now. Okay. If I start hooking everything back on, it'll start getting heavy again. I need to weigh my harness with all these attachments on it to see just how much it would weigh. That is quite heavy. And that is also without a chainsaw, which would make it heavier. Then I'm in the process of making a, God, what are they called? Cambium saver? I don't know if I'll be using this rope though. But I have like, this is old. Like, it doesn't snap lock anymore easily. I don't know what the brand is. I was given this though. And it works for other stuff, so I'm not throwing that out anytime soon. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. Have a good one. See you next one. Bye.